Hey, what's up guys? zerocielX here bringing you another Pokemon Showdown battle. So you can see here by the screen, I'm not using sidebars because, well, it's, like I said in the previous video, it's just a lot easier just, recording the replay right off the thing and, recording it as it goes along. But anyways, I'm playing with a brand new OU team. I don't know if I already shown it to you, but I'm basically using 4 of like my favorite Pokemon to use competitively, and then with a Glasgow and a Scarf Terrakion. So you guys pretty much already know what I'm running: Special Defensive Lantern, Expert Built Latios, Chose Bandit, Caesar, and I'm running a mixed Relic Song Meloetta, so it's pretty good. My opponent, on the other hand, he's running, I guess you could say like semi-stall team, because I mean he has the Skarmory, which I believe is his hazard stacker. Like the way he was playing around with this team, he's running Scarbliss, which is, good old defensive core. Not as good as it used to be, but it's still really known to face. Breloom is a threat. I do have the Latio, so that's the thing. I just need to find a good sleep fodder, and then Latios can deal with that pretty well. This Rotom, not really too worried about it because I do have the Lantern for it. Just the things that really worry me though is the Blissey and the Skarmory, because I really don't know how I'm going to deal with those. Starmie could be a problem, but of course Lantern can deal with that very well if it doesn't have the Psyshock. And that's the thing. Gameplay, of course, the plan this time around is just to keep my Latios, my offensive core alive, Latios and Caesar, so I could deal with the rest, with this team. Find a way to weaken these 2 really bulky ass walls and see how it goes. So without further ado, let's just begin the match. He's going to lead off with his hazard stacker, the Skarmory. That's how I lead off with. Mispredicting that, so I'm just going to go straight from the Volt Switch. Oddly enough, he has not set up any hazards, which is really weird. Anyways, I'm going to Volt Switch out into Fiend. I'm going to go for the Psychic on the Breloom. I know I can take at least 1 Mach Punch. I get a crit, doesn't really matter because I do have the Thunderbolt on this Meloetta. But I knew from this range I could possibly take him out with the Relic Song, so that's what I did. And this is going way too fast. Anyways, I'm gonna pause for a bit so I can catch up with what happened. I go for Relic Song for one reason only. It's so I could basically influence the type of Pokemon he's gonna switch in. If I stayed in with Aria form, he would have gone on to Blissey, and that could have been kind of a problem. I mean, I do have the Glasgow, which kind of walls him, but the thing is, I don't want him Witch Passing to anything. Basically give him a free switch to anything. So went for Relic Song. Switching to the pure red form, and then see what he wanted to go from there. Actually ends up going to switching to Breloom. I was going to scare him out with the Mach Punches, of course, because pure red Meloetta is normal fighting, so Mach Punch would easily take me out from that range at that point. So I'm going to switch out to Cormac, predicting the Mach Punch, and I do end up predicting correctly. If he had gone for a Spore, that would have been really, really bad. But of course, he needs his Breloom alive, and he knows. I do have the Psychic, so he's definitely not gonna stay, play around with those shenanigans. So there we go. We're all cut up. We have some lefties, which is really odd. I mean, I've mostly just seen either Chose Bandit or Life Orb fellow, but whatever. In comes this Starmie, which takes this Psyshot like oh my god, that did absolutely nothing. God damn. I mean, immediately I knew there was something wrong with the Starmie. I really, I'm not really too familiar with the damage roll, but I still think that was not enough damage. I'm going to go on to Mist. I really don't mind it talking. Of course, Mist is my cleric, the cleric of the team, so really not too much of a problem. Anyways, Mist here is very good footing. I can go for the Volt Switch and CSM anything with Volt Absorb or a ground type. So Volt Switch it is. Here comes the Rotom, and right off the bat I know he's not like special defensive. Still don't know what kind of set he is, and so I'm gonna Volt Switch out to Fina. He actually turns out to be not lefty, so maybe rest those chests though. Max HP, max special attack, max speed. Because I've seen that sometimes. I don't know how standard it is, but I'm gonna switch right back into Mist. Cause I was actually predicting to go for Trick. I had the suspicion that he may have been a Show Scarf Rotom. So I didn't want him to trick the Scarf on Meloetta. That would really suck. So I'm like, if I want something tricked, and it'd rather be Mist. I mean, yeah, stupid as that sounds. So yeah, he's gonna switch on to his Blissey. So I'm just gonna go and Volt Switch out into Gutsman. and immediately just pressure him with the possibility of me being banded. So it goes to Patrick star me. I'm like, there should be a decent amount, 25% to a star me. I mean, I know I'm scarred, but no, I'm pretty sure I should be doing a little bit more. Star me really isn't that bulky, naturally, without some investment. So I'm like, is this thing maybe physically offensive? That's kind of the suspicion that I was getting. And I'm gonna switch back out into the Lantern, because Lantern, if he doesn't have Psyshock, Lantern can deal with Army just fine. So switch that out, and then I could of course get some initiative to Volt Switch out into his douchebag. And this Blissey, this Blissey actually did turn out to be a major douchebag in this battle. Crit him with the Volt Switch doesn't really matter too much, because it's a fucking Blissey. I'm gonna go out to Fangor, because of course Fangor can't get toxic, it can get paralyzed. All this thing can do is just sit there and Seismic Toss. As I believe I set up my rocks and switched out to Rotom. And I think that's what I do. Yep, there you go, set up the rocks, so they're gonna come in handy. Wearing down a bit those Pokemon that he has on his team. Though most of them do have the leftovers. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna go out into Lantern, take the trick, because I knew it was coming. But of course, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't bother me too much. I'm just being both switching left and right, so it doesn't really matter. It's not like I actually decided to stay in. I mean, stay in for too long. That's not how I play with Lantern. So, gets the Hydro Pump, gets some pretty nice damage off. Like almost 20%, not too shabby. Get the Volt Switch off, do even more damage to him, and then go out into Fina. And I was actually debating whether to go for Relic Song or just take out the thing with Psychic. So I just decided to go for Psychic. I wasn't really sure if Relic Song would be able to take him out, but I wanted to go for Relic Song, just so he wouldn't go out into his Blissey, because Blissey's a fucking bitch. But of course he ends up switching to Blissey as I stayed into the Aerial form. So I'm gonna have to switch out. I don't want him to paralyze me or toxic me, so I'm gonna switch out into Fangor, who can take both of those, being immune to toxic and to the Thunder Wave. So that is great. And I was actually really close to clicking Relic Song just to close combat the next turn, but I'm like, I don't want to get toxic. So thing. A couple turns in, no I didn't. I'm just gonna switch out into Mechanic so I could get some nice damage off him, douchebag. Either Superpower or U-turn, but I'm not gonna Superpower because of course he has the Reuniclus and the physically offensive Starmie, and I knew most likely he was gonna U-turn, so that's the thing I'm going to do. Just lock myself U-turn. 55%, not too shabby at all, but of course now he's free to go for the Wish to protect Shenanigans. I'm gonna make this go a little bit faster because this is somewhat stally. He actually ends up going for Seismic Toss. Okay, well, fuck. If I had known he was gonna freaking stupid thing, Seismic Toss, I would probably switch into Terrakion. Definitely thought I was gonna Wish Protect, so render that useless. But of course, he most likely predicted the shit out of me. So I'm gonna go right back onto Fangor so I can get the Toxic Orb that I got rid of when I went to the Heal Ball. So that actually may seem kind of stupid, but it doesn't bother me too much. Maybe. As you can see there. But anyways, the Blissey Wish Protects as I try to play around this thing, trying to whittle him down. I keep going out into Fangor, U-turning, and oh my god, this thing would be so much easier to deal with if I had someone with tons on my team. Most likely Fangor, but I have so flopped on it. Really not ideal. I'm gonna switch out into Gutsman just so I can immediately pressure this thing. Just gonna go out for the Protect just to scout what I'm going to do, if I'm gonna Stone Edge or whatever. But here I'm gonna pull a double switch into Meloetta. So I actually predict him to most likely switch into his freaking Starmie again, but no, he actually switched into his Reuniclus. So I'm like, okay, that's not good. I'm gonna Thunderbolt, get the Paralysis, which is pretty good. Could get lucky with some Power Hacks here and there, but he goes for a Side Shock, does way too much damage. I'm like, oh snap, this thing's way too powerful. I'm gonna switch out to Cormac, probably take it a lot better, but not too really. I'm like, god fucking damn, this thing's too powerful. Alright, whatever, I'm just gonna Fire Out Mist. Like, he's not gonna be too useful anymore. So, kind of might as well. I really need kind of a free switch, kind of stall the Trick Rooms out Okay, then go out into mechanic and pursuit trap this thing because it's a threat. It's a massive threat, even if it's paralyzed. But whatever, now, you know, I'm locked into that move. So it's going to go into the lube, take advantage of that. Go for the spore, but of course, since I have my Fangor, poison is not going to be doing too much. I'm going to go for the Ice Fang, show him that I do indeed have it. As he goes for the Bullet Seed, and the goddamn motherfucker gets 5 hits in a row, one of which was a crit. And I'm like, oh shit, that's very scary. But of course, he's gonna switch out. I really don't know why. I don't know why, actually. He would have just taken me out with the Bullet Seed. Ice Fang wasn't really gonna take out his freaking Greloom, but whatever the case, he's gonna go ahead and just star me, take the Ice Fang, and I'm gonna switch out into Cormag. I don't want Cormag, not Cormag, Glassword to die just yet. Go on to Cormag. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna Draco. I don't care if he switches out his Blissey. I just want to do something. I take out the Blissey, which is, I mean, not the Blissey, the Starmie, which is actually really good, because now I can basically win with Terrakion. He's gonna go into his Breloom. I really don't know why the hell he did that. Like, he really thinks to take a Draco. I don't know. But show him that I'm not specs or choice in any way. I'm gonna go for the Side Shock, take him out clean, and then just Side Shock the Blissey. I can get some damage off on it. So there you go. He goes for the Seismic Toss, takes me out, and I believe that will end the match actually, because now I can just go into Terrakion, lock myself into close combat, and that would be the game. So that is the thing. I got a little ahead of myself at the end, but the outcome is, you know, pretty clear to see. He's gonna go for Protect again. Maybe, you know, I don't know. I get a crit with the close combat, which actually may have mattered. I'm not sure. I mean, I am Show Scarf. That thing was max HP, max defense, and might have taken it. Not really sure. I'm glad I got the crit. So yeah, that was today's match, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this brand new OU team that I'm playing with. I really do like it. I mean, I'm playing with 4 of my favorite Pokemon, along with Showscraft Terrakion that I've never played with. So I don't know, I like it. I hope you guys like it as well, and expect more battles in the future with this team, and as well as some more UU shenanigans. I'm still trying out that team, but yeah, I think that about does it for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys later. Bye!